It did work. Welcome back, folks, to another episode of the Weekly Dweeb. I'm James. That's Kev. God, I'm finally getting that down. Kev, the new intro button worked. Seems to work there without a hitch.
I like that. Did it show a still of us first, though? I really hope that it did.
I don't know.
I was trying to steal a sip of my Gatorade, and it said, "You are live." And then the video played. So there may be a split second of me just
actually know.
Just caught completely hands in the cookie jar face. So
somebody will have to let us know because can't see. Shout out everybody in the chat already. Headbug, Axel, Kangaloo, what's going on? No shout out to the Double Moon because Jade has not found it yet. Headbug has not found it. That's bullshit.
Hoax.
Fuck that, man. It's a hoax.
It's a satellite. It's an alien
hoax.
I am out of the corner.
Kev, that big announcement. Kev, why don't you give the folks at home, tell them what's going on here.
There's a place that's been on my mind all the time. It's the new studio, all right? Forgive the bad Phil Collins reference. Forgive me. I will see myself out. But here we are. Obviously, lots to do in the lighting department, but I finally got myself hot wired up here. This is where there may eventually, the green screen may be coming up definitely will be coming out for the gaming streams. But yeah, we're finally in the studio, so bear with me, folks, as this is still a work in progress. But I'm happy to report I'm no longer orange. Isn't that cool? So we got that going for us.
Not orange. Congratulations, Kev. Welcome. You made it out of the corner. All right,
Rip Orange Kev in the blue room. You may see the blue room again a time or two. I love that little corner. I really do. I miss it. But another thing you can count on is some background plants. All right. I don't know if we're gonna move Chuck up here. I might do it.
Chuck's got to make the move.
Somebody's coming up here.
I think Chuck has to make it. I don't think we can leave Chuck out.
Headbug says it's Chelsea blue. I've had a hell of a time. Like, I should have painted those walls already, but it's a lot of work, dude. I'm a bit partial to the periwinkle blue. Sorry, Brad Pitt. Snatch out. No more British accents. I'm sorry, Headbug. I'm sorry. Tag me out, James.
A bitch too. Painting is zero fun, so I completely understand why you haven't. Kev, wasn't sure what we were going to talk about tonight, and then like I said today, a bunch of shit hit. Well, it's like Monday news dump happened. So I got to talk about my most important thing first. You heard about this Moo Dang, this little fucking hippo looking thing, right? Have you seen this thing?
Yes, I have.
Okay, Moo Dang is the most popular thing across the world right now. Probably going to be the world leader here soon. Well, in Final Fantasy 14, the online-only game, okay? Sorry, my internet's being a little goofy right now. The popularity of Moo Dang has caused a 1,600% price increase for the hippo minions in Final Fantasy 14.
Whoa.
Not associated with Moo Dang at all. However, the hippo minions taken over.
It's close enough. On
this, Kev?
It's
pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, it's phenomenal. I'm so happy for. Well, my feelings are mixed on this, James, because just about this time every week I am ranting about the horrible behavior of video game developers and the companies, at least, that mistreat those developers.
We're going to do it again today.
I'm sure we will. And so the idea that the people who probably should be benefiting off of this good fortune are not is not lost on me. But no, I'm just going to be happy in the moment. I'm going to enjoy it. There will be plenty of time for me to be a curmudgeon the rest of the night.
I agree. If I played this game, I would definitely get me a Moo Dang. But they're probably just preying on some little kids. But shouts out to the old Moo Dang. for the popularity. Good for them. Him, her, I don't know. Not sure what it is.
We should all have
So if I offended it, I'm sorry.
more baby hippo content, please.
I agree. What are we gonna go to next, Kev? Here, let's see. I'm clicking through my things. I didn't put these in order because I'm stupid. Should we just go down the
Mystery bag.
PlayStation rabbit hole?
Oh, are we doing it again? Is it time for PlayStation?
It's our weekly bash Sony segment.
Yeah, we need to come up with a name for it at this point.
It's bad, man. Just they can't stop. Coming off the news of last week's 30th anniversary launch, where we're like, they cheated and bought themselves goodwill, right? We get this one. I've not logged into my PS5 to see this yet. But the PS5 now replaces unique video game art with annoying ads you can't turn off. This is on IGN. So usually when you play, like you've got a PS4, like you play the game, it shows the art from the game in the background, right? Yeah. Now it doesn't show that. They have an advert system that was built into the user dashboard with the latest firmware that you can't disconnect without disconnecting it from the internet. Users notice how hovering over a unique game icon on the homepage now forces an advert to replace the unique art. Perfect example here is this one right here. This is IGN testing the new Warhammer 4000 Space Marine game. So if I click on this, and it pops a YouTube video in the background. What is Warhammer 4000? 40,000. Oh, it changed my page. Oh, sorry. I changed my page.
Kangalop says it all right
there. This is what it pops in the background. Ugh. So if you want to play the game, this is what pops up in the ads in the background. And it doesn't even look like I got to put me off to the sides just so that it doesn't know the PS UI can see this.
Hey, what?
Doesn't even look like you're clicking on the game, right?
In this state, now correct me if I'm wrong, James, because I am a pleb and I only have a PlayStation Quattro. Yeah. On my system, the screen that we're looking at is my own library. Like this is my dashboard. So
this is the dashboard. This is the home screen.
Yeah.
The top there is your games. You see Space Marine, Astrobot, Call of Duty, etc. Black Myth Wukong.
So they're all games that you already own or at least have access to. So what is the point of putting ads there? That's not even the right place for the. I've already bought the game, dumbass. If you're gonna put ads there,
I don't
just have it be DLC or
push
in-game currency
comments to push other content. Wow. I don't know. I really don't. This is odd. This is an odd thing here.
Ooh, careful, John. I don't know about all that now. You're going to be a revolt in the Republic. This guy.
There's some other pictures here. So if you go to Black Myth Wukong, it shows the latest patch notes. Which I don't hate this one as much. Yeah, we've talked about this.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good catch, Kang. Yeah,
and people make fun of me for buying physical discs still.
Got to do it.
So this one's not too bad. And
yeah,
then there's this next one's pretty horrific. If you pull up Call of Duty, so the Call of Duty tab on the top.
Oh, I can only imagine.
It shows the haunting returning in season 6 of Call of Duty. I don't know, Kev, what do you think, man? This is pretty fucking, to me, this is insane. Like, we're just going to advertise every bit of real estate on your system now.
After charging you $700 to $1,000 for the pleasure. Yikes. Now, this one, I don't mind at all, and that's strictly because it's Michael Myers, and I am a simp for the Halloween.
What about this one? What game are you trying to play with this one? Here's a question for you.
Lego Horizon Adventures. Why does that exist? You should
Well,
need more than 2
isn't
previous games to
that
earn a Lego version of your game. You haven't done
here's
enough, Horizon.
Kev, and this is where I'm going with this one, is you're wrong. They're not trying to play Lego Horizon. They're trying to play actual Horizon. That's the Horizon game up top.
And this is just an ad for some YouTube video?
No, there is a Lego Horizon Adventures game, but if you try to play Horizon up top, it pops this game that is coming out on November 14th. How about that?
I hate it.
Wild, right? So you don't even like look like you're playing. What up, Anthony? I was just reading this one.
What's up?
Gotta buy the discs, man. Like, it's a crazy thing. Like, I buy them because I just like to have them for my collection. It's really all it is. You buy digital, it's a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous game.
Yeah, I like having them for my collection. I like the idea of supporting the people that went through the process of making the product and getting it out into distribution. And then also, it's like we've seen how quickly systems and consoles change, where the value of some of these things, once they're no longer made, can really go up. Until this fall, my copy of NCAA 14 was worth like twice what I paid for it for a very long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you'll have items like that.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't necessarily call it a true investment, but it has that side of it too. But yeah, I love his comment. Halloween and Call of Duty genre bending. I will say this: there have only been 2 times in my life I've been tempted to spend any money on Call of Duty, and one was the Black Noir skin from The Boys, and the other was when they brought in Ghostface. Because I tell you what, whenever I got knifed from behind and it was somebody dressed as Ghostface that had snuck behind me, I just thought that was so goddamn funny. But I'm not paying $20 for it. But I really hope they have a cool finishing move for Michael Myers. But man, I am falling out of love with video games, James, just because of the way all of this stuff works now. It's not just the sports games that feel that they've been stripped down and require microtransactions and some kind of online mode to survive. The true, to my heart, just immerse yourself in it story mode. I don't know how many of those are around right now. And just if it keeps going like this, where everything gets more expensive and you just get pitched to endlessly, I think it might be a good time to just pull out and just keep playing the old PS2 games. I might just stay with my trusty PS4 forever, James.
Less is more. Kev, do you notice what's wrong with this one? So this background, Spider-Man. This is a Spider-Man Miles Morales game. Advertising Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse. Stu did make it, folks. We're very excited for Stu. Only 14 minutes late today. You notice what's wrong with this background?
It says coming soon to cinema for a movie that's been out for years.
Came out last year.
Or is it just last year? Okay, I would say it's been a minute. I remember seeing it in theaters, so I know it's been a while.
It is crazy, right? And then I've got one more from their article here too, which is good. I think I got one more here. Let's see. Yeah. This is 2K offering up early access, showing early access to the game. However, the game came out last month.
Talk about a scam. 2K games. Yeah, these guys are some of the biggest villains right here. When you look at it, NBA 2K, Madden. These are some of the bastards that put us in this horrible dystopia. And I'll have you know, Polar Knights, welcome. What up? This is black. It does match my black hoodie. I'm just saying there's a little bit of matching going on here today. What? Who doesn't?
I was like, what is he? I was like, oh, that's right. He's talking about Kid.
Spider-Man Men in Tights would be fantastic. Sign me up. If there's anybody capable of doing a spiritual sequel to a Mel Brooks product and doing it as Spider-Man, like, yes, please. I want that. I need more of that.
It is Sony just can't fucking help themselves right now, man. They just cannot help themselves. And I don't like this is insane. Like, there's enough advertising in this world now. You got to bleed into my menus on my PS5.
And then it's the lazy advertising, like infomercial bullshit, where it's just
Yeah, you're not even
you don't even
trying.
you don't even have anything to advertise, so it's just filler. Like what? Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it continue they continue to water down and, in my opinion, cheapen the experience while asking you for more of your money throughout.
Mhm.
So yeah, what is this from the PlayStation
This
3?
is the PlayStation 3. Yeah,
Yeah, wow. Notice how Sony has
like
done that. There
they've
are
gone
games,
completely backwards, man.
yeah, there are sports games that still don't have features that they had in the PlayStation 2 era. So there are game developers doing this too.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, look,
these are. This is crazy. Like this is PS3, maybe 4. I can't remember what this is, but it's still like, how have we gone that far backwards?
just cheap. So happens you get a
I think
bunch
this is
of
3. Yeah, it's
executives
crazy, right?
making decisions, man.
Yeah, this is
Just
3. This is 3. Yeah, for sure. I remember this shit.
what is up,
Like,
Advent? Welcome.
what up? It's crazy that this is what it's become. So, fuck you, Sony. That's what I have.
We're gonna have to have a
Those are all better.
playlist
Oh,
soon.
15-year anniversary. We're on the 30th now. Now they're releasing the 30th.
They just keep milking. Remember when we were good at this? You guys remember that, right?
Yeah, remember when we were really good? Oh yeah,
Tic-tac.
2K, man. Then they bought the exclusive rights and ruined everything.
Oh, you sports fans will be, John, you'll be seeing some of that very soon, because some of us still have ESPN 2K5 and a
It's probably worse.
capture card. And I've actually been looking into previewing some primetime games by having the computer duke it out in the old PS2 world. So, you might get to hear some of those Chris Berman halftime reports soon enough over on our sister station, Bite Size Sports.
Not to be outdone, like Sony can't help themselves, right?
Of course.
They announced the Horizon Zero Dawn remaster last week, right? Because you have to announce remaster less than 10 years after a game comes out, right? When they did that, Sony doubled the price of Horizon Zero Dawn on PS4 following the PS5 remaster reveal. It went from $15.95. I think that's euros, right? Jade or Headbug, you want to help me out there? To $34.99 in the United States, went from $19.99 to $39.99. How about that shit? Doubled the price as soon as they announced the remaster.
Double the price, you say, huh? That is inflation. That's what did that, James. That's inflation. That is not corporate greed.
Instantly, as soon as they announced it, they doubled the price.
I like it, John. Yeah, more to come. We're bringing that old series back for sure. Destiny was the turning point for AAA games to fuck us. That was another one. Yeah. I remember trying to play that game with my brother, but I didn't want to drop $50 into the character, so I couldn't. I didn't have access to the levels that he had. Polar Nights with the dig.
Yeah, and
calling us old.
Oh, we're old, buddy. What's crazy is they pulled Horizon Zero Dawn from the PlayStation Extras game catalog in May. So the 2017 game therefore went from free for subscribers to $20 to now $40 in 4 months. Or $50 if you want the remastered version.
Wow. For a 7-year-old game from the old system that, in my opinion, probably doesn't need a remaster. Like,
it came out in 2017. It doesn't need a remaster.
A remaster would be for something in the PlayStation 1, PS2 era, or hell, depending on the
There's
company,
so
maybe
many.
even something from before that. You know, with the
There's so many
rights.
cool games that you could remake or remaster. Instead, like they do this shit. I wonder why their shit fucking doesn't sell. Nobody asked for it. Give me Resistance. Fucking hadn't been in the game in like 10
Ooh,
years.
yeah. This
Advent,
is
this
why
is
most
correct. Year one that's correct. Year one of Destiny was not the full game. We got fucked. When they released the major update at year one, the game completely changed. Like that was awesome. But that first year was just an alpha.
Yeah, I was out by then. Kang says, this is why I mostly play my Switch, been grinding Moonstone Island. I think there's a really good chance that I buy a Switch before I buy a PS5 because I always hear good things.
Switch 2
And
incoming next year.
yeah, maybe I'll just wait for that. But Polar with a good point too. Every game these days are a money grab or a scam. I miss the time when the devs did play their own games. Yeah, I'm sure there is still passion somewhere in there, but
I think there's a lot. It's just
it gets
man
stamped out.
Yeah. It sucks
by some
man.
dickhead in a suit, probably named Kevin too. You know what? Because sons of bitches.
Fucking dickhead. A lot of Switch comments here, which is great because it's going to lead me to my next topic that I forgot to open up. The newest Zelda game, Kev, came out. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Came out last weekend. It's the first 2D game in a minute, following the success of Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. And I think I've got Metacritic pulled up here somewhere. Metacritic's got it sitting at an 85 overall. IGN gave it a 9. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. I was looking for this picture that I forgot to look at. For all you Switch owners out there, Kangaloo, Headbug doesn't play video games. She reads. I saw that. Anybody going to be getting Zelda Echoes of Wisdom? Kev, you don't have a Switch, right? I do. I bought it. I have not turned it on yet. I've installed it and have not had a chance to play it yet.
Ooh, I do not. One of these days, a Switch may be in my future. Advent seems interested, and Kang will buy it soon. Says, I'll buy it soon. I love Zelda. I mean, you're a big Zelda fan too, right, James? So I assume
mega Zelda fan. Yeah, I've got a Majora's Mask poster over there. Yeah, I am very, very excited for this. Let's see. I'll buy it soon. Kang loves it. She'll buy it soon. I love Zelda. Let's I'm gonna pull up the trailer from YouTube. Let's play that here. I gotta close that.
Oh,
sound doesn't transfer in between tabs, which is odd.
Another trailer. I love this. The mini preview review fest we've had.
That's that's pretty cool. Let me get this pulled up here. So many tabs open.
I wish they would bring
Headbug. I got into Zelda on 64. Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game. It's really the game that got me into video games. Kangaloo, I would agree with this. I would also double down and say I wish they'd bring Wind Waker to the Switch because you cannot play Wind Waker unless you have a Wii U right now. It's one of the hardest Zelda games to get a hold of.
Ooh.
The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom trailer. There we go. I wonder if they did a launch trailer. Did not, Polar. My hair's grown in.
Solar flare.
There we go. There's a launch trailer. There we go. Looks like a flash grenade every time I tilt my head. Here we go. It's pulled up. 52 seconds. So this is perfect. Not super long. My computer is going wild right now, so hopefully this plays. Okay.
Ooh, there you go. Harl says, James, if you're looking to do a gaming stream in October, Majora's Mask does pretty good numbers.
I really should.
And shout out to
I don't know
Stu.
what I could stream it on. I would have to. My 64 is. Ooh, maybe I'll have my mom. My mom's gonna be out here next week. Maybe I'll ever bring it out. That would actually be a lot of fun.
Ooh.
Here we go. As I'm getting this pulled up.
You can, yeah, because there are converters. That's how I have. It's like 2 adapters that I have to use if I want to screen cap my PS2. There's something that takes the old AV cords and adapts that into HDMI, and then you just run that through a capture card.
Nice. I'd have to look into this.
And slap that
join our
bad boy
Discord
in
for more
OBS.
discussions. Come on down, like, subscribe, share all that fun stuff. Polar Knights, I get it. It's a joke, man. I got it. You're good, dog. So here we're gonna play this.
Little ribbon.
Oh yeah,
never
Harles,
hurt
I'd
nobody.
have to look. The 64 is so old that my little pathetic computer should be able to handle it. Somebody should start beef with Stu because that motherfucker is not on time ever. I also don't have his cell phone number, so I can't yell at him. Like, it's crazy.
So I was saying the Monday show starts at 9. Liar.
Right.
Lying little robot.
So this is should have sound here. The launch trailer for Zelda Echoes of Wisdom here, Kev. See if you're interested. We're going to see if you're interested in this game.
In a Hyrule, torn asunder, Zelda's sage wisdom is her greatest power in saving her kingdom. Create
probably pretty choppy. My computer is
imitations of helpful objects. And
it gives it that retro feel.
Yeah.
Traverse vast regions, challenge unknown evils, and use your wits to overcome obstacles in a story all her own.
Okay.
The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Available September 26th, only on the Nintendo Switch system. The Nintendo Switch Lite Hyrule Edition.
Get yourself a Nintendo Switch Lite.
Ooh, and you can get the Hyrule Edition. Look at that. Wow.
So that might have been a little choppy. My internet, my computer is super slow right now. It needs to be replaced, but you know how it is. What'd you think, Kev? It's 2D Zelda. You don't actually play as Link. You play. It's the first Zelda game where Zelda is actually the star, which is kind of funny. Interested at all?
I am. I love this. If I had a Switch, I probably would play this. You and I believe Headbug mentioned the Nintendo 64 kind of being your introduction to Zelda. For me, it was actually the generation before that. So my love for Zelda, and in fact, the only Zelda I've played all the way through were the 2D versions. So for me to see an upgraded 2D Zelda game where I just imagine there's so many newer ideas and concepts you could try that it would be a really fun time. So I won't be buying it because I don't have the collateral right now. I don't have the cash to be out here.
If you did, let's put it that way. Hypothetically,
if I did, I'd probably buy it. If I had it, all things even, and I had it to spend, I would definitely give it a try. I'd want to see what it was about.
There you go. Polar Knights, this is really funny. I laughed way too hard at that. I feel like I'm on dial-up. Harl says, sounds like it's heavy on puzzles. Yes, they brought back dungeons, which I really missed in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. So I'm very excited about that. And yes, Advent Zelda is not the guy in the green. I like to think this, Headbug. I'd throw the chickens off the cliff and call them Zelda.
See, I thought the Zeldas were those little rupees you picked up the whole time. And so you're just like, you would get a Zelda every time you want to fight. Oh, well. That's what happens when you play a game at 6 years old and then never play it again.
And never touch the series again. Harl says she might pick it up in a few years after getting the last of the Korok seeds, which there's like 850. So maybe next millennium.
Wow.
Crazy. Did you know if you get all those in Breath of the Wild, Kev, he just gives you like a giant turd. There's like 850 some of them. They take forever to find, and he just gives you a big old turd.
So there's no actual reward for it? It's like a troll?
It's like a dummy reward. It's like a troll at the end.
Oh, wow. Man, that reminds me of the Riddler trophies in Batman. I was like, this is so arbitrary. I hate it. Those are roofies.
Kind of similar, yeah. Kind of similar.
Yes.
They do give you mass that helps you find them. The problem is there's so many. There's 800 plus. It's fucking crazy.
No, I'm out. I'll watch someone do that on a YouTube video. My completionist days are behind me.
Yeah, I'm well past the completionist days. It takes too long.
Now, as we've gone
really
over, I'll
does.
get a game 80% complete and then just never play it again because I don't feel.
Yeah, and
I
won't
don't
even beat
wanna
the
be
final
done with
boss. I tend to do
Yeah,
that a
just
lot.
like,
That's really stupid. I get so mad when I
this
do
is
that.
good. This way I can always come back to
No.
it if I ever want to. I don't have to say goodbye to Spider-Man Miles Morales.
I got bored with Tears of the Kingdom. This is a weird one. I love Breath of the Wild. I think Tears of the Kingdom was too similar. It also came out at the same time as, or right around, or Final Fantasy 16 came out right after, so I switched and never went back. I need to, but I don't know if I ever will. I don't know if I'll ever actually beat it. Game's fun though. Kev, box office numbers from this weekend. Couple things. They're on the old. Oh, DLC would have been cool. Where they had the motorcycle DLC. Got a little wild. And master mode. Yeah, I didn't play the DLCs I saw. Box office numbers from this weekend. Kev, DreamWorks Animation's The Wild Robot takes first place. 35 million. Oh, this is not going to go the side here.
Ooh.
Stu just now announcing our show times. Thanks, Stu. We appreciate you, bud. 35 million over the weekend wins the weekend. Getting universally acclaimed. Mega scores all over the place. I want to go see it. I haven't had a chance to see it yet. Beetlejuice goes in second. Another 60 million. Transformers 1. Massive plunge, it says. 9.3. There's a movie specifically I'm looking for. Oh, Francis Ford's Capella, the political fantasy film Megalopolis, which reportedly cost 120 million to make, was released in theaters on Friday and made 4 million this weekend.
Yeah, well, I heard it was
Borderlands.
Oof.
It's worse than what was the other one that was? There was another really funny one that made. Let's see if I can find it. Had you even heard about this movie, Kev? I hadn't even heard about it.
I have heard about it a bit. I know John talked about it in the Discord briefly. I don't think he mentioned the movie by name. He just said Francis Ford Coppola's got a film coming out. And yeah, I had heard about it. It sounds like this thing was edited by Kevin Dunn, which is a joke only maybe 3 people in the audience will get. But I hear it's edited like a fever dream and that it doesn't make a lot of sense. Most of the reviews I've heard involve multiple people leaving the theater. Like people are reviewing the experience more than the movie because it apparently has been so bad to some people that they're yelling things at the screen as they walk out of the theater, which is crazy.
Really?
Adam Driver pretty much makes up an accent.
The Crow remake made more. The Crow made more. The Crow remake made more in its first weekend. How about that shit?
Oh, yikes! And that movie should never have been made.
I love Adam Driver from I'm not sure.
I think
it should have never been made.
Love Adam Driver. I think I love his work, but you know what?
I'm not sure. Maybe
I'm one of those people who really likes The Last Duel. So you know, maybe that's on me. It's just all the French people in it. That's finally representation for me.
Representation for the white man. So yeah, bombed. I'm going back to Kangalop's question. She asked if the bad robot is a kids movie. I don't believe so.
Oh,
Let's go read and see what it's about.
what did I wish I could remember Simon's tweet about it, but he essentially said it was
Simon said it was good. I
it
saw
was like
I
Wall-E
responded
mixed
to it,
with
said it was
Homeward
good.
Bound or something. I can't remember.
Yeah,
The two movies he used were good. Need more balls.
The
That's right.
director of it is the director that did the first How to Train Your Dragon, so that's fucking awesome. He's awesome. That movie's great. I don't know where I posted this. I forget.
Wait, the bad
Wait,
robot.
The bad robot. Wait, I said the bad robot. It's the wild. What is it? It's the wild robot. The bad robot is
That's
animation
a different
studio.
movie.
J.J. Abrams animation studio. Oops.
But the people that did the Pinocchio unstringed or whatever, they're working on Bad Robot right now.
I don't know where I posted that. Did I forget to post it somewhere? It's the same director that did.
Speak No Evil is down as well. That one I thought got off to a better start than I imagined. We didn't do a preview review on that one, I don't think, but I didn't like that preview. It gave weight. It gives the premise too much. I don't know. There was just nothing. I felt like I just knew exactly what the movie would be, and outside of the final 15 minutes, that would be the only opportunity to have any sort of surprise. So I'm not surprised to see Speak No Evil drop, but if anybody watched it in the comments, let me know, because I almost pulled the trigger and went to see that on a Tuesday, and tomorrow happens to be Tuesday. I might sneak
Christopher
out and
Sanders is the director. There it is. Pretty big names in it. Lupita Nyong'o, Pedro Pascal, Catherine O'Hara, Bill Nye,
the science guy,
Mark Hamill, Matt Berry. There's some fun people in it.
Wait, you mean to tell me Bill Nye is an actor?
He is an actor.
That alleged science man. He's been an actor this whole time. I trusted you, God damn it, Bill.
Synopsis is: the epic adventure follows the journey of robot Razum Unit 7134, Raz for short, that is shipwrecked on an uninhabited island and must learn to adapt to the harsh surroundings, gradually building relationships with the animals on the island and becoming the adoptive parent of an orphaned gosling. There's no humans in this movie.
So it's Dances with Wolves?
Yeah, that's...
Wait, is it the Fern Gullies?
I don't know.
Wait, no, not exactly. Not quite.
I don't know.
It's more like Mad Max 3, Welcome to Thunderdome. No, but the adopting of a character, okay. I don't know that I'll be watching that one.
Love animated movies, so I want to see it, and I will try to see it next week. 98% on Rotten Tomatoes right now.
Oh, okay. Headbug just saved my childhood. I thought Bill Nye had been amongst the tall trees in the grove. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out our Late Night with the Devil video.
Yeah. Polar Knight says, I never listen to reviews of movies. That is their opinion. I like to see shit for myself. I agree. However, I do pay attention to reviews just to see if there's a general consensus on something. Like if something's really shit on, then I'm out. Usually I'm out. Unless I really want to see it. Like I like to go see stuff too, but I kind of like to use it. I don't have a lot of time in my life, so I like to sift through some of the shit.
Yeah, and I like reviews for the possibility that they will have caught something, a minor detail or a plot point, like that there's something that I might not have caught in a first viewing, especially like nowadays. I'm not going to see too many movies in the theater multiple times. So you get to see it once and then you wait however many months for it to come out and be released. So that's where I like to hear conversations, hear theories about. It really depends on the movie, I guess. But yeah, I try to avoid a review until I've actually watched it. I like to read reviews to see who agrees with me. If they don't, they are wrong. That's the
and then
real reason.
I will also use it like for this. I didn't know anything about this movie until it came out. And then people started talking about it. So now I'm like, now I do want to go see it.
Oh,
Uh,
Megalopolis.
Another
That's
reason to be in a dark
probably
room having popcorn. I love the giant bucket of popcorn. Fucking
oh,
give it
dude,
to me.
it's awful.
Loaded
Yeah,
with butter. I don't drink any soda
it's
pops
good.
or anything
Awful.
during a movie though, because I don't want to have to go to the bathroom during the movie, because that's the worst thing ever. Because they ain't gonna pause that movie for you. It's not like you're at home.
That
And
is true.
then I had to pee during the Black Panther original movie, and I had to run during the fight scene of him and Killmonger. I missed it. Midnight showing or whatever that it is now. Missed it. Terrible.
See, I feel like
So,
with the long Marvel movie, you could be okay. Just wait for the nerdy exposition scene, and you're like, oh, okay, I might miss something, but it's probably going to be boring, and I can figure it out on YouTube 5 minutes after the movie, and then you just go take your bathroom break there. But yeah, it's a dangerous game. The risk you run of missing
dangerous.
a huge plot point if you
So I just
have
avoid
to
it.
hit the restroom. But
Popcorn
I
will
think
take a day to go through me. I'm fine there.
I think tomorrow I might be using the old discount day to see this Francis Ford Coppola's Mega.
Give us a little review. Let us know.
This just seems like the kind of movie you have to go and experience, because I can't believe it's as bad as people are making it out to be. But I don't want to pay full price on the chance
Tuesday.
that it's not some
Tuesday's the
meme.
day for you.
So I think it's tomorrow, guys. You may
Yep.
you may get a little impromptu Megalopolis
Mm-hmm.
review on this channel this week.
If it's a Disney movie, I must play the part. So Bud Light is a must. That's funny. Other TV show movie news: Agatha All Along was apparently Marvel Studios' least expensive live-action Disney Plus tale. I've only watched 15 minutes of it, Kev, so I will let you comment on this.
This show cost less than Echo, for real. I've
watched
impressed.
a little bit of Echo, a couple episodes.
So far, I think the nature of the show will make it that there's probably only 1 or 2 sets per episode. And if it's going to be anything like episode 3, which all took place, spoiler alert, in a house for the most part, I could see how they might have saved a lot of money there.
Single camera?
Not as much single camera. It's shot more like they're still paying homage to television, but now it's more modern stuff. So it not necessarily the same as those 50s or 60s, wide shots, the camera's far away. But they are still, in the road is just this forested area that they are probably just in some kind of green screen room and filling the space that way. So I can see how another thing though, it makes me wonder. I'd love to see the cost of some of their other, in my opinion, inferior products. Like the fact that this has been their cheapest one. And for me personally, 3 episodes in, it's been one of the better shows that I think Marvel has done. I don't shit on every Marvel show, but the list of what I like is probably less than 5. We've got like WandaVision, Moon Knight, and the Lokis. And that's probably about it. There were certain things I enjoyed about the Captain America series, and that whole Sam Jackson Kree abomination. What was that? Did they call that Secret Invasion? Whatever
they called it Secret Invasion. Yeah, that fucking
wasn't
a mess.
Good. Blah. So well done so far. I mean, I'm surprised to hear that this is their cheapest one. Maybe this is a sign of good things to come for Marvel's TV, because there's something else I noticed that they started doing with this show that I really think, if it's handled correctly, lets us believe that Marvel could be on the right path. This no longer had the regular Marvel Studios intro. It had a Marvel Television intro, and I think they are making it a point to no longer do what they had previously been doing and making all of this stuff required viewing for every film, and that they're going to kind of go more otherworld stuff, go deeper. Because a lot of the stuff with Agatha, and I'm avoiding major spoilers that Headbug will probably know, but there's going to be some characters revealed here, and they're already doing some stuff with a character that really doesn't have a fully fleshed out backstory in the comics, and the stuff that they're doing with Aubrey Plaza's character is going to be pretty interesting. So I don't know that this show is actually going to be like a part of the major, larger canon. This might be its own little thing that goes out on its own. And I really think that's the direction for Disney Marvel and Disney Star Wars to continue. Like, stop trying to connect everything, because you're very bad at doing that. So just hire talented people who have a story to tell and let them tell some unique stories. Yeah, so those are my thoughts on Agatha. And I also, Kang had mentioned something here about the dollar theater. I used to have that too.
That'd be nice. I want to come back. That's awesome.
Back when there was a mall still in my hometown. And God, that place was amazing. And it had the same fate, Kang. It also got shut down and turned into a church. So what is that? Stop it. God wants us to have affordable movie theater experiences. All right. There are enough churches. There's
enough churches out there. We need more movie theaters.
You got television. You can watch church in your living room. Let me have the dollar theater. Damn it.
More movie news. We get Steve the Pirate. You posted this one. Steve the Pirate is in James Gunn's Superman in an undisclosed role. I just laughed because you posted it was Steve the Pirate. Didn't actually use his name.
Car. Peter.
This would be cool. Regal Theater that played all kinds of independent stuff. Now it's just normal theater. Regal Arts Theater. That's cool. Never heard of that.
I'd be into that. I also like the bar. We have a couple of those in Columbus. We have bars that are theaters, and they usually only have 1 or 2 screening rooms, and the chairs are unconventional because you have like a big wooden row, because you got to have your beer and shit in there with you. But when there aren't major releases out, they'll do things like, at one point they had a Tarantino fest where, every Thursday or something, they went through all of his movies. And then you get some indies in there. I mean, Lonely Legend, shout out to Noah Nichols, a movie that all of you will get to see here very soon. We were able to go and rent that theater out and have an independent release. So I do love places like that. And if the death of the dollar theater meant that we got bar theaters, I guess I will take the trade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it only has one screen, theater. Probably, right? Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kang, you have to let us know how it is. You have to let us know. Final movie news. This is more TV show. I think this is very interesting. This was on IGN today. Blizzard apparently had StarCraft, Overwatch, and Diablo adaptations in development at Netflix prior to them suing Netflix. In a Reddit AMA today, Chiprona's new book, Jason Schreier, revealed that all 3 Blizzard franchises were due at Netflix, but then Netflix, then Blizzard sued Netflix for poaching the company's then chief financial officer. So they sued him in 2019 while these were all in development, and now they don't exist no more. So, Kev, my question to you is, are you sad that you will not get adaptations of StarCraft, Overwatch, or Diablo?
Not for me personally, but my heart goes out to our dear friend, our fellow egg, Danny, big Diablo fan, if memory serves. I don't know if it's something he's still interested in and if he would have watched this show or not. Maybe he's happy. Maybe he's like me and is always a little nervous whenever something he thoroughly enjoys gets reimagined, because there's always that chance it's gonna suck. And I have no ties to any of these games. I think I played Overwatch 2 briefly. That was the one that came out. It was free, right? That the second time around was a free game. I prefer Paladins, if I'm being honest. I don't play those kind of games, but if I did, I'd play the one that was always free. And I had some fun with that. But no skin off my bald ass head here, James. I feel bad for anyone who was looking forward to this, but wasn't on my radar.
Yeah, a lot of people say Overwatch is primed and would be good for it. Um, I've not played StarCraft. I have played Diablo. Diablo would be cool. I don't play it a lot, but I have played it. No mention of World of Warcraft though, which is surprising. World of Warcraft seems to be the one that you would want, but it also had a movie that fucking tanked.
Yeah, I'd say that worked so well the first time.
Yeah, well, shitty movie. So we
You know,
didn't want. You must not have watched
Netflix.
it in good faith.
Netflix doesn't really make good decisions, do they? They don't make good
No,
movies either, for the most part. But
no. I think it just says Netflix adaptation, so I don't know if they were TV shows or movies. It doesn't say.
if it's not some quirky crime drama, sort of half documentary series, I feel like it's out of Netflix's wheelhouse. You know, if it's not the Tiger King or something of that same,
Their
like they had a.
animated adaptations have been good though.
Oh, that's true.
You know,
That's correct. I haven't watched them, but I heard
Netflix,
that
like
they are
Castlevania
good.
stuff like that has been pretty good.
Which I think you will be seeing more Netflix programs being uh, reviewed on this channel, because I'll just go ahead and take this opportunity to do a little promo for us.
Like,
I don't know if it's going to be live on Sunday morning. I know we're recording it on Sunday. Very well may be live right around 10:30, 11 a.m. Our previously mentioned fellow egg, Danny, will be reviewing the McMahon series with me right now, currently on Netflix. And in order for me to review that, I have to start paying for Netflix again. And I'm going to get my money's worth is what I'm saying, gang. So if you've got something that is Netflix only that you've wanted to hear us talk about, I would love to hear from you, whether it's in chat throughout the shows this upcoming week or fire away in the Discord.
Look at Stu. Look at Stu right on cue.
Boom. Look at that, Stu. What a handoff. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that. I will post the link as soon as we have it available. Just working out some kinks in the background. Make sure we get everything scheduled. And we will see you very soon for that. So more Netflix stuff is coming.
Hell yeah. I need to get Netflix so I can watch the final season of Umbrella Academy. And I haven't.
Ooh, there you go.
Disappointed in myself on that. If you want to see Kangalop's Zelda tattoo, it is in the Discord. You have to go there and join there. I'm not going to pop it up. You have to go there to find it.
Oh,
gotta go join us. Gotta go join the Discord.
A Discord exclusive.
Discord exclusive. Trying to see if I missed anything. We've hit everything on the thumbnail for today. Discord's be really slow right now. You got anything else, Kev, while I'm trying to get this to load?
Well, I will say I have been waiting. As soon as we are done, I will be watching episode 2 of The Penguin. I wanted to, since we have last night, since we have a program devoted to that show and Agatha, I refrained from watching it so I wouldn't spoil too much or talk too much about it here on this show, but we'll be talking about that. I'm going to move that show from Thursday to Friday. It had some conflicts for me, but it should be Oz and Agatha will be Fridays sometime right around this time, maybe 5-6 p.m. Eastern. Probably a little closer to 6, to be honest with you, as I want to make sure I can actually get a run of show made. So thank you to all of you that hung out.
Yeah, got a little tight last week.
Got a little wild on my end.
Crazy, and then
yeah, I ran out of prep time, so we were really just kind of flying by the seat of our pants. Is that like a witch thing? Is that like you're riding a broom? What does that even mean, to fly by the seat of your pants? I don't know.
It's offensive to say. Do you think witches find that offensive?
Maybe. Probably.
And they might.
Should probably stop saying it. I'm gonna get canceled.
Ozzy and Aggie, those mischievous criminals. That's good.
Canceled by the coven. Damn it.
We got canceled. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything else. I'm searching and trying to get us to 60 minutes.
I
and
will.
think I ran out.
I will peruse the old Discord here because I know we've got some stuff. Definitely have some, well, right now there's a bunch of cat there's a bunch of Lion King memes that I got distracted by. Oh, what else do we have in here? Oh yeah, you hit everything in the weekly suggestions. More PS5 drama. Oh, the the guy in Space Marine 2 who created Buzz Lightyear. That was one that we missed. The visual.
Oh,
Look for that in the Discord. I think it's in the
Where was
weekly
that posted at?
suggestions. It's in the suggestions channel right above all of today's stuff for the show.
Is it? Okay, let's take it.
This is the kind of art that I love, man. Just purely for the joy of it.
Oh, there it is. Let's get this pulled up.
Takes me back to the PS2 days when you'd have all this customization you could do, but no one really to share it with unless you were handing off your memory card to a friend to let them download your stuff.
Here, let's get this pulled up. Stop sharing. My computer needs restarted. Holy moly, it is struggling right now.
You got like a little hand crank for that thing.
Yeah, it's like
the hamsters are taking a break back there, getting some water.
Yeah, get to work. It's just pretty good. You could definitely tell it's Buzz Lightyear theme.
Oh, here it comes.
I'm trying.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about? That's
definitely
what it's
looks,
like.
You could tell that that's it.
But it's like he got mixed with what is it, Zurg? Like the helmet looks
it's like Zurg and Buzz Lightyear mated and had a baby.
It's like they did a fusion dance.
It really is Zurg's head. Like that looks like Zurg's head. So why don't they just go with Zurg?
He could have gone, yeah. Now I need to see both. But another thing that I think we'll end up talking about, as the clip did very well for the channel, and it seems to be a lot of people are interested, and Halloween month, because unlike people who celebrate their entire birthday for a month, I celebrate Halloween for an entire month. So yes, Halloween starts tomorrow. So Uzumaki is another thing that I'd like to keep tabs on. Go watch and talk to you all about. So maybe that'll be something we just plug into a Monday show.
That might be a weekly thing when that starts going on.
Yeah, may not have enough time to dedicate individual shows for everything that we're keeping tabs on. But yeah, there's been a lot of chatter about that in the Discord as well. Wake up Green Day, Headbug says. Oh, what up, Zach, in the chat?
When September ends.
Oh, ooh, yeah. So James, actually, I got a question for you. Since it is Halloween starting tomorrow, and the gang is going to see over the course of the next 4 weeks, they're going to see some of the horror movies that I love most. But what about you? Are there any movies that this time of year you're like, I gotta sit down and watch this movie or this show to get in the spirit of Halloween?
Halloween Town, duh.
Okay.
I haven't seen a good scary movie in a minute. I should try to find one. How do I feel about Blink? Blink 182?
That is right. Where are you?
Oh, I fucking love Blink 182.
Let's go.
Fucking love Blink 182. Fucking love them.
Awesome. Sorry, Danny. You're out. Thoughts on Coheed and Cambria?
I'd have to listen to their music to make sure. I probably know it and just can't fucking piece together who it is.
They're good too. They're good. We'll We got to let Danny have that one for sure. They are solid. Yeah. Headbug wants a preview review on Crackoon. There is a Twitter thread I shared, I think, in the movies channel in our
Raccoon.
Discord of just a bunch of independent horror movies that are scheduled to come out here over the course of the next month or so. And I did not catch Crackoon, which I can only imagine. I mean, if it is a raccoon that somehow gets into crack and terrorizes people, I am
So it's
here
like
for it
Cocaine
all
Bear, except it's a raccoon and it's crack.
day. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the movie I want to see anyway.
I think you can only do that once. I think you can only use that drugged animal theory. That's once.
Yeah, you can only get so much mileage out of that.
Yeah.
Harles
Yeesh.
shared in the Discord in a post that says plans for tonight, cancel them, a live stream of the full season 1 of Goosebumps. So that is something for folks if you're looking for a little horror nostalgia.
Oh, yeah.
It's filmed in Alabama. Goddamn.
Exactly.
Headbug says I'm rooting for the raccoon.
Jesus.
Exactly. I would be too. They wash their food. I don't understand how all raccoons haven't become domesticated, because they literally just run up and just grab the food, 2 pieces of food with their hand, and then waddle off and wash it. Like, it's amazing to me that we landed on cats and dogs, but somehow there aren't more just raccoon pets running around. Weird. Humans, we're weird. We make some interesting choices. I wish I could have been there to sell more raccoons to people as pets. Life could have been different.
Could have been a different life for you, Kev. You could have been selling raccoons.
Yeah,
Training them
dude.
to wash their food and shit.
I blame Davy Crockett, honestly. Did he put one on a hat or something? And then that probably made that all fashionable.
Yeah, made it a coon skinned hat, and then just ruined them forever.
Took us hundreds of years to get to the point where a raccoon will take a nacho out of my hand at the bar. The patio. We don't let them inside.
Took that long.
Yeah. Come a long way.
I'm watching them with cotton candy. Never seen them.
Right. I could only imagine.
It's going go nuts.
They try to wash their food, and the cotton candy would probably disintegrate.
Oh, just disintegrates. They just like,
so the poor little thing would just be like, what the fuck is going on? You know, just the Jesse, he can't keep getting away with it.
Oh shit!
Where's my
boy, I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna have to look up raccoon eating cotton candy. I'm gonna have to look at this situation. That's fucking wild. Well, all right, Kev. I think that's perfect time to wrap this up. I got a Titans game to get to in 20 minutes.
Ooh, that is right. I forgot. Monday.
Dude, you don't. If you're not a Titans fan, you don't need to watch it. Watch the other game because it's gonna be a shit show.
Oh, 2 games on Monday night needs to stop. All right, I got enough to do on Monday. I need to be flipping channels between football games, dude. I'm trying to relax a little bit.
I do agree with that.
Advent says go team. Well, in that case, I will kick off our sign off by again reminding you guys we're going to have a special bonus episode with Danny where we review all 6 episodes of the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix. Be a little bit of dweeb, little bit of bite size, and honestly a little bit of that old Clout Route program too. Kind of all the worlds colliding in one as we talk about Vince McMahon, and I fill in some of the blanks that Netflix decides not to tell you about. So it should be a lot of fun. Want to see that? Be sure to subscribe, get notified. And as we go into Halloween, I will, of course, be sharing with you my thoughts on the Halloween franchise. I'm going to re-edit some of our old Criticult content. We did a lot of horror reviews on that channel, a lot of stuff you guys have never seen, and some of it honestly probably just needs a fresh coat of paint, so I'm gonna redo some of that, get that posted for you. But look out for conversations on movies like The Thing, the Halloween series, the Scream series. Our good buddy Noah, a horror filmmaker in his own right, is coming back to watch and review Smile 2 with us. So again, if you want to see our first one, go check that out. That's over on the Critical channel. I believe it's in a playlist here on this channel, so you can go find it if you hit the Critical playlist. You don't actually have to go anywhere. So go check that stuff out. And I would love to hear from you. Like I said, if you guys have a horror movie that is near and dear to your heart or a franchise and you'd like to hear our thoughts on it, even if I haven't seen it, I will do what I can to make some time to talk about it this month. So happy horror month, everybody. Be sure to follow me on Twitter as well at @KevNevick_, because I have a special little horror treat coming your way over there as well. What up, Jesse? Sorry, yeah, we are
just finishing
wrapping up.
Just wrapping up because I've got to go watch American football. Yes, Headbug, the American football, the trash team that is the Tennessee Titans. Oh, thank you, everybody in the chat. Kang, Headbug, Advent, Harles, Zach was in there. Bite Size Bikes was in earlier.
Polar Knights.
Polar Knights was in there. Get our old Twitch viewer floating around. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Jesse popped in there. Like, we appreciate you guys. You make it fun. We'll be back next Monday, 6 p.m. Same time, same place. We'll be live this Wednesday, working our way through Rebels some more. I think it's episodes 7 through 11. I think, does that sound right? I haven't made that stream yet, but it's something like that.
Sounds right.
We're continuing through, and then we'll talk about all our other Star Wars news. Kev, anything else we need to add before we pop out of here?
You know, keep an eye on the Discord. James and I are going to have to make a decision about the ping cord channel because I have been working away on getting more and more clips out for you. There actually will be 2 mini preview reviews coming out right after the stream from last week's episode that I've clipped out. And then I'll be coming through to clip out this episode. So we will get to a point. The goal is 1 clip from the stream and 1 short a day eventually. So bear with me in the meantime if that ping cord is at, because right now it's mainly just streams, but it pings everything we do.
We're trying to figure out how to fix that at the moment.
I would love some feedback. If it's not a problem, just let us know. But we don't want to be spammy. We don't want to be just poking you all day at everyone. So would love to hear your feedback. So if it gets to be something where like, hey, man, I don't need to be pinged 3 times a day, let us know. We'll come up with a different way to notify you when we go live. But that is it from me, gang.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. We're working on that. So thank you guys for joining us. As always, great stream. You guys in the chat make it even more fun. Please like, subscribe, share. We're back to 130. We went down over the weekend, but we went back up. So just a little blip in the radar on our way to 500. And check out the Discord if you want to post any topics for future shows. Let us know. We'll be back Wednesday, 9 p.m. here. Next Monday, 6 p.m. Headbug, good luck finding that moon. Godspeed. We're going to see if this outro button now works. So until next time, folks, we'll see you. Thanks again.
Jazz hands.
We'll see here. We shall see. It's